Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back with another hockey opening today. My arch nemesis. It is 2022-23 extended series. If you guys know, this wasn't my favorite product in the world. Big reason for it is you actually don't get 6 Young Guns. So that was kind of been the staple for how long with Upper Deck hobby boxes? 6 Young Guns in a box. I've said it 10,000 times on this channel. This one, though, they kind of ran out of Young Guns. And they're like, hey, we don't have enough Young Guns for this extended series. So it is collect 6 Young Guns and or first round rookie cards per box. Repeat that again because I just messed it up. Collect 6 Young Guns and or first round rookie cards per box. Not Young Guns. So you can get these first round rookies. Kind of look like the Connor Bedard Easter egg. And nobody cares about them. Like I've had, even when like Shane Wright and some of these guys were selling for like half decent money, had those cards also listed and nobody cared. So I think the retro Young Guns, the tribute Young Guns would sell for more. Do have a lot of good chances at other stuff in this, including, and we'll turn the camera around, a couple of cards in the background here. Obviously not the Garrett Epple. If that's from my latest lacrosse card opening videos. If you guys want to check those out. Yes, they do make lacrosse cards. Yes, lacrosse is an amazing sport. But you have the chance at Young Guns acetates. So this is actually kind of raised a little bit if you've never seen them. It's a different picture than the regular Young Gun, so it's not quite like a clear cut, even though all the way around here, that is kind of like a clear cut finish. But really good looking cards. One of my favorite. They do have a little bit of a quality control issue, but still very nice. And you can also get these, which are the short print Young Guns. So essentially you have your basic tribute, retro Young Guns, whatever you want to call them. These are the shorter print. So if you think of like Ovi or Laffy, and some of those guys, instead of having the 05, 06 tribute, which they usually had, they also had like an 0102 Jason Spezzi or Patrick Sharp, all those guys. You also had those for that one too. So this one, this is actually kind of funny because this is a 2022-23 extended, but it's a 2021-22 Young Gun. So kind of a different one. But anyways, we get into it, open the box up, see what we can get in this. Like I said, I haven't been the biggest fan of this. This box cost me $90 Canadian plus tax. Not the worst box I've ever bought in my life. The best one, but these actually have held their value surprisingly high, and I don't really understand it compared to other extendeds. Like I said, the least valuable. Don't really have a whole lot of like massive Young Gun upside, if I remember correctly. I believe it's like Berggren and a couple other guys, but like really not like crazy names. Why can't I punch this out? This is like bugging me. Yeah, like just not really any like crazy names in this, if I remember correctly. They said you're really looking for like that Young Gun acetate, the tribute Young Guns, the shorter print ones, like that in a, some of the other guys that are available. Pretty big card. So, that's kind of what we're looking for in this. Is the super short print probably never going to hit it cards. So here we go. Get right into it. Got a clear cut of a vet. Add it to my random clear-cut veteran cards here. See if we can get a good name at least. That is... Nope. Another one that's very odd. Andre Palat. So there's our Andre Palat clear-cut Young Gun. Or clear-cut vet. So, once again, I swear I hit the most random clear-cut veterans. Never a good name. I honestly, and maybe it's been a while since I've opened stuff on the channel kind of regularly, but man, I really do not remember the last time I hit a good clear-cut veteran out of all this. So there's a clear-cut hit, so probably not going to hit a clear-cut Young Gun. Could still have the chance at one of these, but like I said, we'll go through all of it. We get your typical cool inserts for... What is this? Davey Jiricek, so top end rookie for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus has kind of always just kind of been that weird franchise. They can't get over the hump. Their guys are, they get a Johnny Hockey. Johnny Hockey just doesn't play well. But there we go. Red. I don't think this is a shorter print or anything like that, but just David Jiricek. Still nice. I like the foil and stuff. Like I've said it a million times. Extended series is some of my favorite, boxes to open because of the inserts and because of the numbered parallels and everything else. So, John Gibson. We got our first young gun. See how many we get. There's the Andre Palat, but not clear cut. First one is for the Oilers, James Hamblin. So there we go. Oilers, Stanley Cup Finals bound. Edmonton Oilers. There's our first young gun. So see what happens with them. See if they can take out Florida Panthers. As a guy that was born in Edmonton many moons ago, but has lived on the East Coast my entire life, I'd like to see them do it. I just don't. Like, Florida's just so tough and deep and everything else. What is this? That's different, right? It's a clear-cut exclusive, I think. Did I just hit this? Kevin Fiala. Now, it's not an acetate, but this is still pretty good. That's gold. UD exclusives, my first one ever. I think they've actually retired these now. But UD exclusives, these are like rumored to be like out of 5 or out of 10. Nick DeSimone. What is this? Yeah, so these are like a super short print. Like I said, not numbered for whatever reason. They kind of, Upper Deck does like their cards that they're like, could it be out of 5? Could it be out of 20? Could it be out of whatever? That's a nice hit though. The Nick DeSimone, we'll move this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. There's really not a whole lot of, like obviously Jonathan Berger, and there's a handful of names better, and nothing against Nick DeSimone, but like that's not a bad name, right? Like I'm pretty sure he still plays in the league. It's a UD clear cut exclusive. Yeah, that made the box worth it. That like those are like super rare. That is probably one of the rarer hits I've actually pulled on the channel. Not gonna lie to you. I seen the gold. I'm like, am I really gonna hit another clear cut? That's crazy. Like that's more rare, like way more rare than a regular clear cut. So if you guys don't know, like I said, this is a UD exclusive. So you see the bottom, UD exclusives. Got the gold on the logo. Got some gold on the Young Guns and everything else. Like I said, super like rumored out to be like out of 5 or out of 10. So yeah, that's a good hit. We got a canvas here. I'm telling you, man, the last box I had some Panthers too, but I hit a lot of like Huberdeau, which is like, hey, they traded this guy away, but like hit a couple McDavids, hit a Nuge, hit a James Hamlin here. Like, am I being told here by the Upper Deck gods to put money on, but then I get hit a Calgary Flames, something that's telling me not to? I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I should put money on this. Next up, Matias Maccelli. These aren't numbered, right? These blue ones. They're sweet, though. These little die cut. Matias Maccelli, undersized rookie. Not going to be the... I don't think he's got a huge upside. I did actually have his gold PMG retro pulled for me back in the day by Breezy the Breaker over on Whatnot, and sold it later on. But man, yeah. So I think he's got a little bit of upside, more, but I just like I like a lot of other guys on that team before I'd like start pounding money into Matias Maccelli. Like Dylan Guenther that I have back there. Like there's a reason why I have Guenther. There's some guys that I really believe in, like Guenther from this like 2022-23, Guenther, Boldy, Like I think I think this guy's gonna be really good. So those would be kind of the guys I like to chase from like 22, 23. There we go. Man, this is telling me to put money on the Oilers. Dylan Holloway, first round draft pick. So this is what it is. Just a photo day. Not the greatest picture of all time. An 88. I'm assuming that's one of their jerseys that they cut up, because a lot of the, if you don't know, a lot of times for photo shoots and stuff, they get them wear 88 because you get a whole lot of cool patches if you wear the 8s. They can cut this out, they can cut that out, everything else. Where if they wore like a 1 instead of 88, they just wore 1 for some reason, you can't get a whole lot of patches out of that. You just get a lot of jersey napkins, so a lot of times they use the 88s for it. So a little fun fact if you guys did not know for jersey cards and stuff. So I said if it's like, hey, player worn, they're probably wearing an 88. That's just probably what it was. So, and I'm happy with this box. I'm so happy. Like, it's good. $90, not the greatest deal, but like I know like a lot of places I looked for on this because I was wanting to get some of this just where the Bedard extended comes out later on this month and stuff. I just kind of wanted to, open up some extended, kind of get the juices flowing again. And like a lot of them are still like $120, $140 for this box. So this was the best deal I could find. Next up, another canvas. Anthony Mantha. Billy Huso behind it. But I got all this stuff, all the boxes I bought. So I bought 2 of 21-22 extended. I opened up the first one. If you guys didn't go check out the video, I got a 21-22 Series 2 hobby. And I got a 22-23 SP Authentic, along with this one, all from Pastime Sports from BC, I believe. You guys go check them out if you want. Not a sponsor, not a nothing, but they have a good deal on product right now. So, and it was free shipping when I ordered over a certain amount. I do not know that exact number. I was buying a bunch of boxes for the channel anyway. So, John Klingberg, obviously no longer there. Kind of a weird career for John Klingberg. Was the guy, huge power play guy, kind of got cranky that he wasn't the guy when Miro Heiskanen kind of took over there in Dallas. And then now he's kind of bounced around a couple places and everything else. Got a Young Guns canvas, I think. Yep, definitely got a Young Guns canvas. Man, what is this box? It is Will Bitton. We got Bitton. Will Bitton. Sure. That's fine. Just add to another hit. Just regular clear cut exclusives, Young Gun, and then a Young Guns canvas. So just add that to the list of hits for this box. This has turned out 10,000 times better than I ever could have imagined. Just putting that out there. Jeff Petrie. We got a black diamond here. My guy, Cale Makar. Only a 3 diamond? Come on now. We can give Cale a little more than a 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased here as an As fan, but that guy can't get a 4-star. I don't know who can. We got first round rookies. Simon Holmstrom. So he went with the, not so much the black border. He went more with the pastel. I think this is what my school used more for backdrops usually. So that kind of cloudy, bluey gray. So Simon Holmstrom for the first round rookies. I believe he played pretty well actually last year. So a bunch of other guys. You got Daniel Sprong, former Charlottetown Islander. Got another kid. No, what is this? Is this the retro? Yeah. So this is the retro, the tribute, whatever you want to call them, for this year. Very bland design, obviously. Not really one of the more popular designs, I wouldn't think, over the years. But so we're probably gonna get into this stack of 4, this group of 4 on the same level. We're probably gonna get into a bunch of veteran tributes and Young Gun tributes in this. We got, yep, there we go. So we got a Minnesota Wild, I'm assuming. Marco Rossi started off well this year, tailed off. I was kind of hoping that was going to be Matt Boldy. But yeah, Marco Rossi, there's our Young Gun tribute. You're going to get one of these per box. They don't hold a ton of value. Usually they're a couple bucks, depending on the name of the player and stuff. But once again, I was kind of hoping a little more from Matt Boldy there. Matt Boldy's the one I think Boldy's just really, really good. For his age, everything else, like I think he's kind of almost overlooked. So wouldn't be surprised to see that guy really step up and do something in the future. They got Kaprizov over there, but they don't get a whole lot of other guys. That's another thing. If you guys don't know, when you watch the channel, like if I'm buying guys to maybe hold, or if I think they're going to go up, I like to buy people that are like, there's not like 6 guys there or 7 guys there. I just see it with Colorado, right? Like Nathan McKinnon has a decent, obviously sells for pretty good. Cale Makar sells for really good. And was almost even taken over Nate for some stuff. But then it really drops off after that, right? So it's like, I don't want to get into investing in a team that has like 7 really good young guys. Because it's like, oh, how many of those young guys can actually pop off, right? So next young gun, actual true young gun here. We got for the Blues, Tyler Tucker. Every time, I can't say it, but there was a rhyme. I worked with a guy named Tucker back in the day. I worked out west, and anyways, little rhyme a couple of the boys had for the guy. So Travis Dermott. Why do I say McDermott every time? I don't know why. Timo Meier, Brock McGinn. What is this? I'm not sure that was. Is anything special? Nope. Rookie gems. Jonathan Berggren. I don't understand why that was kind of upside down. Also, the bottom of this card is like, these do have this issue where like they flake really heavy. So that's an issue. But it's just a cheap little, but like, I know they've done this kind of, a lot of the Black Diamonds over the year. The Black Diamond inserts just look so good. Just putting that out there. I'm a big fan of them with all of it. So, and some of you might be saying, hey, this guy, first time seeing him. If you haven't seen it yet, welcome to From the Bench. I said it earlier. But yes, I'm extremely slow at opening cards. I just like to talk, chat, have a good time when I do this. You guys are just along for the ride. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So we got another one, Cale Makar. So there's my guy. Don't have a whole lot of Cale Makar cards. Unless I pulled them, essentially, I don't really buy a whole lot of Cale. It sounds really stupid, but I find he's really, really priced high and I just go off of like other D-men, and he's the highest by like not even close. So I'm like, do I really want to buy a guy that like is like 10x the next guy? Not really. Next up, we got Patrick Laine. Man, that guy. There's a guy that's fallen off a cliff. Obviously had some things this year, but from the days of Laine is better, chance up in Winnipeg when they're playing against Austin Matthews, to getting traded and everything else that's kind of gone on with him. So crazy how a guy could be so hyped up so much everything and then just almost fizzle out to be not a whole lot anymore. So next up, it's another Kenny Malkin. So another one of these, not numbered, history class. So cool insert. Once again, a lot of foil. I don't know what the foil is called that they use for all the extended, but I've been using it for years, and every time it looks good. That shine, it gets me. Once again, worth a whole lot of money? Not a chance. But are they cool? Yes. We got Huberdeau, Brendan Smith, Antti Raanta, and we got one of these puzzle pieces. It is Austin Matthews, the man that they were chanting that Laine was better than. So Essentially, you get 3 of these. You can put them together, and it makes this. So we get the middle piece here. 4 packs left. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys that clicks that like button, that subscribe button, all that other stuff. If you guys haven't yet, follow me on Instagram. There's also a link down below. Blue Dazzler of, Jonathan Kovacevic. There's a link down below for Slab Sharks. If you guys haven't checked them out. If you're looking to sell a bunch of cards, you don't want to deal with the bubble mailers and mailing out each one of them individually and protecting the cards and all the other stuff that comes with it. But you're like, hey, I got some decently valued cards, right? I kind of say most times it should be around $50 or more if you're kind of going to use Slab Sharks. I think they'd kind of say that kind of same thing too. Maybe a little bit less, but there's a $3 fee under $50 for every card. Plus you get the breakdowns and everything else. But they make it super easy. So you just pack them in a box. You're like, hey, I got 100 cards. I got 10 cards. I got 20 cards, whatever it is. I've shipped as little as like 2 cards to them. You ship everything off. You're like, hey, this is what I got. You write it on a piece of paper. You got to use it. Support the channel. You got to use the link down below. Print off that page that has my logo on it. Makes it super simple. And I get a 2% kickback. So it's a way to, if you're already going to use the service, wait for me to get, for you to support the channel. But it's like I said, make it super simple. And they take care of all of it. So once they get paid out for it, you get paid out for it. So pretty easy. We got for the Blackhawks, Dylan Wells. So we got a goalie here. I don't think he's just whatever. I think Samuel Erson's in this. That's kind of who I was hoping for there for a second. With Philly, obviously there's the other guy that will probably never ever play a game again. 1998, so this guy is 26 years old. Could still do something, obviously, but played for Bakersfield, played a couple games in the AHL, everything else. But, obviously this is a couple years old, so he might have played some more games since then. But not a huge name, but Samuel Ersson is kind of the goalie for Philly. He's kind of the guy, one of the guys in this. I sold 2 Samuel Ersson's cards for, I even took one out of my master set that I kind of do for all my young guns. I took him out because I'm like, hey, even if this guy's good, there's no way he's going to be worth as much as he is now. He plays for Philly. Let's be honest here. We got Smooth Grooves. Smooth Grooves behind Justin Hall. Matty Beniers. This was probably a $5 insert back when this first came out. Matty Tkachuk, though. Okay, so maybe is this telling me now to go with the Panthers? It's just a regular card, though, not an insert. I've hit a bunch of Oilers. I think that's what I'm going to go with this last pack. Also, if you guys haven't checked out Card Ladder, all the comps you guys would have seen on here, they're all thanks to Card Ladder Pro. It's a fee to it. Once again, if you guys want to sign up, use the link down below. I get a little bit of a kickback on that also. But I use it if you guys have ever been around me at card shows, anything like that. A lot of guys are like, oh, there's no comps on this card. I'm like, yes, there is. Punch in the card, boom. Oh, yeah, here's a comp from 2 years ago. Here's a comp from a year and a half ago. Here's a comp from 6 months ago, 4 months ago. Because eBay and 130 Point, they only go back so far. Card Ladder goes back forever. So you can always check out that stuff. And I use it at all the card shows and everything else. If you're going to buy and sell, if you're going to just buy and sell your basic young guns that transact all the time, then do you need it? Maybe not, right? But if you're like numbered stuff, auto stuff, rare stuff, like PSA 10s of like odd guys and stuff like that, I think it's a must. Like I said, I pay the fee. I still pay for my Card Ladder Pro, even as somebody uses it, has a link down below. So last card, another one of these SPX. And it is Matty Beniers. So a couple Matty Beniers to finish this off. A guy that at one point was the darling Calder winner. That was the thing. And then this year had just fell off a cliff. Do I think he has a chance to bounce back for sure? Do I think they have a whole lot in the pipeline to really challenge him for like a hobby darling for them? No. So all it takes is him having a good bounce back year, and maybe his stuff bounces back up a little bit. But yeah, he just had not a great year. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's going to turn it around. He's going to turn," and that's including myself. I'm like, this guy's going to turn it around. Going to turn it around. Did not happen, at all. So, recap real quick. I know we're running along with this one, but 1, 2, 3 Young Guns, and then 1, 2. It's kind of odd. Did I miss a first round rookie somewheres? So 3 regular Young Guns, 2 first round rookies. Did I miss something? Did I miss a Young Gun or like a first round rookies, or did I throw that in a pile here? Right? 6. Like the UD exclusive one doesn't count. Now I gotta look through all this, and you guys are gonna have to watch me for the whole thing. Let me know who in the comments, since I'm just gonna look through this as we're going. Let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to win the Stanley Cup. Is it the Oilers? Is it the Panthers? It's not my Avalanche, that's for sure. They could not get it done. We got one dummy that just can't get out of his own way, and costs a lot of money. And then when you have that guy that can't play for back-to-back years for reasons that make you shake your head, when you make that much money, which is very frustrating, it's hard to win a series. We're already struggling. Then you lose that kind of guy. So I'm looking through all these, and it's bugging me because we should have a 6th rookie, right? They're not counting they don't count they never have. They don't count the UD exclusive one. Maybe they doubled up one there and I just didn't notice. This is bugging me now. Am I going to message Upper Deck about this? I should, right? I don't think they like me, though. They don't really reply to my emails when I send them in, like, tickets and stuff. They're not a big fan of me. I don't even, send that much stuff in. I rarely actually send stuff in. I'm like, hey, once in a blue moon, here's the issue. Can you please fix it? And half the time they're like, nah, never mind. Not going to help you. Too bad for you, young man. I get gypped a Young Gun. I already get gypped Young Guns in this set, and now I just get gypped another one. I know I should be happy right now with the DeSimone. That's just kind of annoying, right? Would you be annoyed by this? 1, 2, 3, and the 2 first-round rookies. Once again, obviously I hit the DeSimone. Obviously hit the clear cut. I got the tribute. But yeah, there should be one of either one. So anyways, I'm not gonna digress. We're not gonna stick on that. This was good. UD exclusives and Nick DeSimone, Young Gun. Plus a tribute of a decent guy. Obviously, they're all going to be tributes for the Young Guns are all pretty much decent names. And then even just a Young Guns canvas of Will Bitten. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you guys haven't yet, hit that like, hit the subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I do a bunch of stuff on here. PSA reveals, hockey card openings, card show vlogs, all that other stuff. So hope you guys stick around. And for Eric from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.